It was the cream of Australia's distance runners that descended on Brimbank Park for the Australian trials for the World Cross Country Championships. First up on the morning program was the men's 12k race.
So away they go in the first of 6 laps here in the World Cross Country trials here at Brimbank Park in Keilor, Victoria. And straight away from the early stages we've got Collis, Birmingham leading the way here. Liam Adams right up there, so they're very early stages of course, ladies and gentlemen. The first of 6 2-kilometre loops down that little hill, which I'm sure will become quite an important part of the course in the latter part of this race.
So as the runners came through the first lap, it was Sean Kravitz and Sam Crowther that were leading the way, with the race favourites Collis, Birmingham, Liam Adams and Clint Perrott all closely in behind. Also featuring prominently in the early stages, Victorian runners Ben Toomey, Andrew White, Dua Yoa and Stephen Kelly. And as the athletes approach the 4-kilometre mark, it was still Sean Kravitz out the front, with Collis, Birmingham and Liam Adams starting to make their presence felt at the front of the field. And also in that leading pack, a strong Victorian contingent moving into contention now, Dua Yoa as well as Nathan Hardigan. As the athletes enter the third of their 6 laps, it was still Kravitz with Adams, Birmingham, Perrott also featuring prominently at the front of the field. World Half Marathon representative Jeff Hunt from New South Wales also in contention. And as the athletes approached halfway, there's still no change in the leading bunch, with Liam Adams starting to make his move to the front of the pack. National Cross Country champion Clint Perrott also there, with Collis, Birmingham, Dua Yoa and a whole host of Victorians also right in contention. Not too far away from the early leaders, the Victorian trio, Nathan Hardigan, Tyson Popplestone and Kane Willie. Go Dua. And inside 4 kilometres remaining, it was still Jeff Hunt, with Collis, Birmingham starting to move forward. Liam Adams, Dua Yoa and National Cross Country Clint Perrott also right in contention. And with the athletes coming through to collect the bell, it was the national 10,000 metre record holder Collis, Birmingham starting to make his presence felt at the front of the field, in front of National Cross Country champion Clint Perrott, Jeff Hunt, Dua Yoa and Liam Adams also there. This is that. Just off those leaders, it was New South Walesman Russell Desar-Chin to the second chase group of Sam Crowther, Sean Kravitz from Glen Huntley, Andrew White from Box Hill, as well as Ben Toomey of Knox Athletics Club. And turning on the afterburners over the closing stages of the 12-kilometre course, it was Collis, Birmingham of Eureka that made his move late and led the charge home to the line to take the victory in the World Cross Country Trials for the Australian team. And coming to the second, his fellow Victorian and National Cross Country champion Clint Perrott crossed second, with Eureka's Dua Yoa crossing the line third. Essendon's Liam Adams crossed fourth to make it a Victorian top 4, with New South Wales's World Half Marathon representative Jeff Hunt rounding out the top 5. I'm here with the winner of the National Selection Trials, Collis, Birmingham. You sat in quite nice of the race, made your move late. You're obviously very happy with the win.
Yeah, very happy with the win. Obviously, being a trial, you want to win. You want to finish as high up there as you can, so that you get picked and get the job of running against all the guys at World Cross.
And it was a Victorian top 4. It's obviously very pleasing to be leading the way, but to show that depth of that Victorian contingent at the front of the field. Clint crossed second. Your club mate Dua Yoa was in that top 3. Liam wasn't too far behind. It must be very pleasing to be part of such a strong Victorian contingent at the front of the field.
Yeah, definitely. The good thing is we've all been trained together up at Falls Creek, and I've known Clint since I was under 10s Victorian all schools cross country. So it's certainly good to be 1-2 with him.
And you said you've been up at Falls Creek for a couple of weeks or a couple of months now. How important has that training block been in setting you up for this cross country, but also I suppose the track season and Commonwealth Games a bit further down the track?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, I do it a lot. I was up there all November, and the past 3 years I've been doing the same thing, and I find it works. So try and do exactly what you know works, and don't change too much because we know what gets the results. So I'll go back up to Falls Creek in February and do the same thing as I did last month. So.
And you've come off a track win at the Zatopek, and you've come into the cross country now. Where do you focus? Do you keep going towards your cross country, or are you back to a bit of a track focus with some of the track classics coming up and also state championships? How do you try and balance both the cross and that track work?
Yeah, well, with my training, not a lot changes. What will change is I'll do Hobart, Sydney, Melbourne, and I'll just get on the track 2 or 3 times at the end of this month, and then basically it's back up to Falls Creek doing the same thing week in, week out. And I think I'll run well. That's the same thing as I did last year when I was running well domestically, and then I went to World Cross and had my best result. So I think for me, there's not a lot of difference in what I do, no matter what distance I run. So it's all about getting stronger, and I think I am.
Fit in the cross and the nationals.
Yeah, well, obviously the timing's not perfect, but I guess you can't suit everyone. But I'll go World Cross now. I'll come back, and it's just a matter of making sure I recover well from the cross and the flights and everything. And I'll do a little bit of training in there, but it won't be. I won't kill myself because I think hopefully if I'm in good shape for the cross country, I should be able to hold it for 3 weeks till nationals.
And nationals, you're planning on doing the 1500 as well as the 5?
I think I'll lean to everything except the 4. I won't into anything. No, I'll just I'll go up there, enter everything, and just see what sort of form I'm in and decide what to do then. But certainly I want to run a good 15 this year, and wouldn't mind putting myself up for selection.